Hello everybody, my name is James Davies and welcome to a new episode of Photo Chat Vlog on YouTube, hot on the heels of the last one, if you're a subscriber. Now keen-eyed viewers will have spotted that this is a Fuji Instax 7 Mini analog instant camera, and I thought I'd make a video showing you how I load it and also what you might expect from some pretty vintage out-of-date film. Now all of that will be explained as we go along, but I just wanted to let you know that this is one of my off-the-cuff, unscripted videos using the audio from the phone. So it'll be high on the ums and ahs and figuring it out as we go along, but hopefully it shows you something interesting. Don't worry about all this rubbish over here. It's the way I've got my video set up right now. That's a Bluetooth speaker. That's a box full of pens. Anyway, my Fuji Instax Mini 7. Needs batteries. My mucky finger. Pretty simple. Takes normal batteries. They recommend alkaline, so I've got alkaline. It shows you which way around to put the batteries in there. I can remember this just because I remember this camera. We put that in there, and we put that one in there, and with any luck we can see the camera is on. So replace the little battery door there, pop it down. Now for this camera we need some film, and this is pretty juicy film. You can see it expired in 2013. So it's going to be interesting to shoot this film because that means it is 11 years out of date and very likely from a good couple of years before. It could be 15 years old. I don't know if there's a date of manufacturing on here. But anyway, let's load it into the camera and take a photograph as well and see what it looks like. So you get 2 packs of 10 pictures in a box like this, which is nice. A little film pack in all of its lovely ASMR packaging, and it's really super simple to load. You just put the camera down like that and you open up the film pack. It's boring to get it all on camera, but why not? There you go. There's a little film pack. There's a little dark slide that is protecting all of the film in there. Then when you open the back of your Fuji Instax, there's a little yellow tab there and a little yellow tab there, and you just drop it in. These little springs keep everything hunky-dory and stuff. Now that film thing is going to pop out of the top, hopefully, when I switch it on. So that's the dark slide. Now we're ready to take a picture. I wonder what we'll take a picture of. Well, here we are in the Photo Chat Vlog garden, and for the sake of this video, I'm just going to hold the camera out like that and take a picture vaguely over there. The Fuji format, there we go. The Fuji format is portrait. Always, if you want landscape, you actually hold the camera on its side. You can also see on this one, I lost the eyepiece years ago on this camera. There's just nothing to be done about that. Now, the weather is overcast, so I'll set it to that middle cloud. It's quite bright. We'll just see. And it's switched on. So I can't even actually frame this shot, but I'm fairly certain it'll be fine if we just do that. So the picture's been taken, and out it pops. And in a momentito, we'll see if this expired film is going to be worth taking on a trip. Bearing in mind it's 11 years out of past its sell-by date. But I think I can see something is appearing. Something is definitely appearing. Wow, the border is very dark. And it's a bit, the colours are very pale and muted, but I kind of like that. Yes, clearly something is coming out. Let's look at it in closer detail back inside. Well, Groovers, it's about 5 minutes since I took that photograph, and so I don't think it's going to develop itself anymore, but you can definitely see the film is working. Now, I can tell you, if this was fresh Instax film, there'd be so much more life, contrast, detail. It would be much brighter. You'd see really green leaves. You'd see the plants in front of the fence. Compared to what I'm actually looking at on the camera versus the picture, it is, what can I say? You can even see more detail on the camera. The picture, I'm not struggling, but it's not really obvious what's going on down here. You know, that it is a section of little plants in pots. What can I see? And you can't see any of the cacti that I have in the background. That were probably on the video. I can't remember if they were. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to shoot this block of film, because I think it's really groovy. With the right conditions, for example, a portrait of someone with pale skin using the flash, I think you get a really nice muted picture. The kind of thing that you'd be spending hours in a photo editing application, applying vintage filters to, and you just get it right here with expired film. So that's interesting. Fuji Instax is really the only decent instant film, I think, out on the market that's like the old days. There are cameras that will print you a picture immediately, but I'm not so sure about those. And I've never really liked any of the attempts to get the Polaroid cameras going afterwards. So if you find it, keep buying Instax film. And as you can see, that camera, you know, it's missing its little eyepiece off the back, but it's about, 20 years old, and it works great. So it's great fun. You can still get the film, and they are just so cute. There's also the bigger Instax format as well, which is not to be sniffed at. And like I say, fresh film is really nice, really good colours, and it stays. It doesn't fade over time. So all my old Instax pictures from 20 years ago and things, they all still look great today. Anyway, there you go. Some expired film in a Fuji Instax Mini.